We'd like to welcome you live to this game already in progress as the San Diego Bobcats from Vail, Arizona face off against the Tucson Saguaro Cougars. Taco Barone alongside RJ Brown and Cody Losi on the call. Guys, the Cougars are already up 7-0 with 5 minutes left in this first quarter. The Bobcats are going to be punting it away, 4th and 6. And this Cougar offense is going to be very deadly if the Bobcats are unable to contain Laramie Brown, the senior. Punt return at the 24-yard line, going out to the right side, eluding one defender, but he gets stacked up and tackled at the 34-yard line. RJ Brown, looking at the statistics for tonight, what can you tell us about Saguaro's offense?
They're a very high-powered offense. They score a lot of points. As you can see, they're 8-1 overall and 4-0 in the section. So they have 357 points on the year, which is pretty impressive. So you'll see that they'll have a high-powered offense scoring a lot of points.
Anyway, so far this evening, Saguaro is on top 7-0 with the Derek Hall 15-yard touchdown and extra point good for a 7-0 lead as they host the Bobcats of San Diego High School. It's 1st and 10, starting at the 35-yard line. Brown, screen pass to the right side, but it's going to be called incomplete. Now looking on the season so far tonight, the Bobcats are 4-5. They're going to need a win against Saguaro and a Buena loss if they wish to make it back into the playoffs. They're trying to avoid their first losing season of San Diego High School history. However, on the other side, Saguaro 8-1, 4-0 against in Section 2, which they're undefeated. It's going to be a handoff. That's the Hall up the middle. Running hard, gaining about 8 yards. A hard running runner that Hall is. I think they're, for a second, they thought that there's a fumble there, but no fumble.
Beautiful night out here, Taco.
It is a beautiful night out here for football, isn't it?
Having some reflecting issues out here tonight.
Can you see it? Is it reflecting you?
Here you are.
Oh, yeah.
Deep pass to the right side, overthrown. And that pass is incomplete. I'm just going to make sure that there's no reflection going on here.
Just double checking, making sure no reflection. Having some issues with that.
We are having some issues so far tonight, aren't we? So looking at their common opponents, Cienega and Saguaro have gone against Sierra Vista Buena, Tucson Sunnyside, Nogales High School, and Desert View. Cienega's 3-1 in section play where they lost to Buena in a shootout 63-60. On the other side, Saguaro beat Buena 45-12. Sunnyside has been conquered by both Cienega and Saguaro. Cienega coming up with a 21-point deficit. And a false start penalty against Saguaro, but anyway, a 42-21 victory, Cienega over Sunnyside, 37-10 Saguaro over Sunnyside. Nogales has been defeated by Cienega 57-13. On the other side, Saguaro 50-35. And for Desert View, Cienega 61, Desert View 34 last week, and Saguaro beating Desert View by a touchdown. And that's a punt catch interference. I don't care what you say, but that's a punt catch interference.
As much as these fans would like to dispute it, that was in fact a punt catch interference.
I don't care what you say, but if you say that was not a punt catch interference, you're stupid.
I don't know what they saw, but that was obviously a
that was definitely a
interference.
interference.
Mr. Miller, I'd like to ask a favor. I'm getting some reflection from that iPad. I'd like you to kind of point it away from me. Thank you. I appreciate it.
So some Saguaro fans showing the referees a lovely welcoming here with some great hand gestures and some great words for the referee.
I don't know why. It was punt catch interference.
But this Saguaro defense has been shutting down the Bobcats so far tonight. And they're going to try to continue that as they're only up by a touchdown. But You never know what's going to happen here in high school football. The Bobcats are fighting to keep their season alive, hopefully. Yeah.
A round of boos from the Saguaro crowd.
Indeed, Saguaro has been Saguaro's fan section, we could just say, is rather generous today with their happiness, aren't they? So it's going to be first down and 10, 3:50 left in this first quarter. Alvarado in an I formation. It's going to be a handoff. Nash to the left side, going inside. Out! He's going to the left side. He's got one block. Is he going to be able to make it? It's going to be a full race down the field, but he'll be pushed out of bounds around the 33-yard line.
Number 20, Christian Nash with the first down run
And this,
for Cienega.
that was a 37-yard gain there by Christian Nash. And Christian Nash, we usually see him as a contact kind of runner, don't you think, RJ?
Yeah, he's definitely a power runner, and but what makes him so good is he's so good after initial contact, being able to stay on his feet, and he's so quick too. So you could see with a little bit of space there, he's able to make a huge run.
So we're going to look up here, first down and 10 at the 29-yard line. The Bobcats are looking to pounce here and strike some blood coming up here. Saguaro's going to call their first timeout, and that's going to be, they're going to have 2 remaining so far. So anyway, we're going to like to thank you, some of our sponsors, for supporting Cienega High School football. Nova Financial, Agent Jeff Daniels, Walker Family Medicine, Swaim Associates, the Lago Golf Club, Rosemont Custom Builders, Hamster Heating and Cooling, Libra Orthodontics, Pizza Hut on Houghton, Nova Home Loans, Agent Rich Hillman, Momentum Physical Therapy, United Community Health Center, Montgomery's Grill and Saloon, where Jason Miller says that their mushrooms are the best in town, Vale Family Dentistry, Leach Wilson Team, Sports Institute of Tucson, Dr. Ty Endine, Stop and Go Driving School, Proactive Physical Therapy. Our Red Zone sponsor for tonight is Pyramid Federal Credit Union. You can visit them online at pyramidfcu.com. Kickoff sponsor is State Farm Agent Jeff Knoll. Like a good neighbor.
State Farm is there.
And our touchdown
with a hot tub.
And our touchdown sponsor for tonight is Agero. Agero, safe, smart, driven. You can visit them online at www.agero.com. Second down and 10 coming up here. And this Saguaro crowd is definitely not being silenced so far tonight. Hands in motion. Dead ball, and I'm going to think it's going to be a false start penalty. And like I said, it is a false start penalty. 5 yards back for the Bobcats. It'll be second down and 15 coming up here. And it's a beautiful night for the football tonight. I'm going to try to get you some weather alerts as I can. Live here at, excuse me, not live, but you're watching this exclusively on Bobcat TV on YouTube. 69 degrees is the weather here tonight here in Tucson, Arizona. It's very clear. Not a single cloud in the sky. And we got a pair of marching bands that are sounding fantastic. Trips right. Alvarado calling Johnson in motion inside. Dropping back. It's going to be a screen pass. That's a pass complete to Poe. Poe running inside, but he gets a huge hit. Well, without a gain of about 6 yards. Now, can you tell us something about Christian Poe, RJ?
Yeah, he's very tall and very fast. He's definitely one of the faster kids on the team in an all-out sprint. He's got some pretty good hands, and he can get wide open.
So it's going to be third down and 5 after that huge game by Poe with that screen pass from Alvarado. And I think that might be a timeout called by Cienega.
Another timeout.
Anyway, we'd like to welcome you live here at Saguaro High School in Tucson, Arizona. We're going to give you some weather updates from around the country.
We are?
Yes, we are. 78 degrees in Phoenix, 67 degrees in Tucson, Arizona, and Dallas at 66 degrees. You know, just 66 is going everywhere. Chicago, it's raining, a downfall torrent, 46 degrees. Toronto, 50 degrees. Washington, 63. New York, 64. Kingston, 54. Ottawa, 48. Wow. Canada, good for you. Winnipeg, 32 degrees. Denver, 42 degrees.
All right, back to the game.
And
we see the
San
Bobcats
Francisco, California, 64 degrees.
hiking out
And
onto the
beautiful,
field.
beautiful weather. Cody Losi, you shut up. I like giving my weather.
Bobcats getting in formation.
2nd down and 5 coming up here after that timeout. I formation. I wouldn't be shocked if I expected.
Think they're going to run for it?
Yeah, it's going to be a run from Nash. Nash is getting wrapped up, but not before a gain of about 1 yard.
Got to admit, these Saguaro players have a great defense.
They do indeed.
They're doing a great job holding the Bobcats back.
They're doing a fantastic job, aren't they? Now I got to make sure I don't reflect anything into the eyes of
Very
people.
dangerous. It's been an issue recently. We just like to apologize for any peoples that we may have irritated with our reflecting. We'd like to change that image of Bobcat TV.
We do.
A non-reflecting program.
3rd down and 4 coming up here for the Bobcats. Man in motion. Handoff going inside. Jet sweep. And I think that might be short. What can you tell us about that jet sweep, RJ Brown?
Well, it was kind of blown up because one of the linemen got pushed back. So Christian Poe got ran into, so he wasn't able to when he got the ball, he wasn't able to go full speed into the hole that he wanted to. So it was kind of a blown play, but good job getting some yards with what he could.
4th down and 1 coming up here.
4th and 1.
The Bobcats are going for it. It'll be very interesting to see how the Bobcats do this here. Maybe a run from Nash. What do you think?
I think it's going to be a run with Nash.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Bobcats, they like to play aggressive, and I mean, the Saguaro defense is also aggressive, but he's
Nash
trying to
going
break
in.
through. Unfortunately, taken down.
Is that a first down?
It looks to be a first down.
Yep, first down,
Bobcats with the first down. And they entered the red zone. By the way, this red zone attack is brought to you by
Pyramid Federal Credit Union.
You can visit them online at pyramidfcu.com.
We'd just like to remind you that the score is Cienega 0, Saguaro 7. It is the first quarter, and there is 1 minute and 19 seconds remaining in this quarter.
And this atmosphere is very excitable as this is a rivalry game, not to mention it's senior night for the Saguaro Cougars. So, you know, they have a lot on the line here. They don't want to lose in senior night, but the Bobcats have a lot more in stake as they want to try to make it into the playoffs and avoid their first losing season in Cienega High School history. Nash going back inside, breaking 1 tackle, gaining about 6 yards there. And, you know, this is great to see. Almost the visitors' bleachers are completely packed, and it's just great to see so many Bobcat fans, isn't it?
Well, they're excited.
Yeah, it's definitely a huge game, so a lot of people coming out wanting to see this game. Yeah, Cienega's just really excited for this game because they got to win this game in order to go to the playoffs, so they're real excited.
There's a lot riding on this game, and if Cienega pulls through with a win, there's a good possibility that there's a playoff opportunity. I'd like to just formally apologize for all the heads going through our camera. I mean, we're set up on the bleachers, but hopefully it doesn't interfere with your viewing pleasure.
Poe in motion. Handoff. Going to the right side. He's got 1 block. He's getting wrapped up. Oh, breaking another tackle. And that's Christian Nash with another run. And that'll end the first quarter here at Saguaro High School in Tucson, Arizona, with the Cougars up 7-0. We will be right back with more Southern Arizona football action on Bobcat TV on YouTube.com. Don't go away.
and goal.
Alvarado back on the 4-yard line after that hard run by Nash. Man in motion. That's going to be a hand off to Poe. Poe with the jet sweep. He'll be wrapped up and pushed back for a loss of 1. Now, RJ, what could you tell us about that play right there?
Well, a jet sweep was really designed to go to the outside more, and for some reason Poe cut back into the middle where there's no lane. So, I mean, just a blown-up play, and Cienega's going to have to really get their plays going and in order to get back in this game.
So it'll be 2nd and 5 at the 5-yard line.
Loss on the play makes it 2nd and goal from the 5.
2nd and 5. For the Bobcats, it's going to be a handoff. Nash running up. Nope, it's going to be play action. End zone. Touchdown. I think that was Alec Daniels with the catch.
Touchdown.
Great job by the Bobcats bringing it back. 2nd quarter.
Daniels.
And Alec Daniels with the touchdown. Extra point is 1 point away from evening up this game. That touchdown was brought to you by Aguero. Aguero, safe.
Smart.
Driven.
You can visit them online at www.agero.com. Extra point, Marco Meza in for the kick. Ball is going to be spotted. It's up, it's away, it's good. Scores even up, 7-all.
It's the score. Cienega 7.
Great job by the Bobcats pushing back against this Saguaro defense.
Now, all the Bobcats have to do is push back on defense. They're going to have to shut down Laramie Brown and Cole Stearns. That dynamic duo, kind of like the Kurt Warner and Anquan Bolton of the Cardinals. Heinz Ward and Ben Roethlisberger from the Steelers. Steve Young. I can keep going here, RJ. You don't have to put up your mic.
I recognize only a few of these people.
Saguaro girls golf. Congratulations.
So congratulations to Saguaro Girls Golf as they won Division II
State trophy.
championship.
Wait, what did they say?
They won Division II state championship, the Saguaro Girls Golf team. Congratulations to them.
That's not what I heard. I'd like to remind you our kickoff is brought to you by State Farm agent Jeff Knoll. Like a good neighbor,
State Farm is there.
With the hot tub.
RJ Brown chiming in.
It's going to be a high kick. Bobcats definitely going with the high kick there. It's going to go out of bounds, and that'll be an illegal procedure on the kicking team. That ball will probably be placed on the 40-yard line if I'm correct in high school rules, or 45. I can't remember, RJ Brown.
I have no idea.
You should probably get a clue. And I apologize for my passive-aggressive bullying to my crew members here so far tonight.
You are correct about what you said earlier, Taka. The visitors' side of the stadium is just packed. I mean, the Bobcat fans are excited to see where this is going to end
And they
up.
actually have a student section. Like,
Really?
yeah, they have a small student section. I think there's about 40 to 50 kids over there.
That's impressive.
That's really impressive, especially for an away game.
yeah. I mean,
Brown
it's not
handing
that-
it off. Fumble.
Bobcats have it. Wait, no.
Nope, they're going to call it dead.
Unfortunate.
Very unfortunate indeed.
I think they called that a little early.
Yeah, it does
For
seem like
motion.
that,
I
doesn't
think they called that a little early, so I don't know. It's just kind of one of those things where you judgment call.
it?
It should,
Second down 8.
so 2nd and 8 coming up here at the 37-yard line. Brown dropping back. He's looking to his left side. That's complete. Bobcats are having some trouble wrapping up, but they're going to take him down. But not after that first down pass from Larry Brown to Cole Stearns.
That's a very solid pass.
I can definitely feel my dinner that I had, a pastrami sandwich and large fries from EG's with a great drink of cherry cider coming back to haunt me. Very delicious, and I'm not saying haunt because it's Halloween was yesterday. Well, anyway, we'll go back into the action. Laramie Brown sending a man in motion to the right side, trips right, dropping back. Laramie Brown, pass completed, wide open, pushed out of bounds at the 49-yard line.
Call the reception out at the 50-yard line.
Poe with the tackle.
Bobcats are doing just a spectacular job keeping this Saguaro offense from getting very far. I mean, they're stopping them in their tracks. I mean, they're doing as much as they can do in this situation. I mean, Saguaro has a pretty powerful offense and a pretty powerful defense from what we've seen so far, and I'm surprised Bobcats are managing to hold them back.
Brown sending a man in motion. Handoff to the right side. Bobcats stopping them. It'll be 3rd and 5 coming up here. Now, I remember in the last 3 seasons, the Bobcats have come up on top against Saguaro. Actually, I remember my freshman year when I was a cameraman, the famous brawl in the quarterfinal playoffs between Willie Willis from the Bobcats and Nico Cottrell, and that was quite the interesting matchup there. I've actually never seen anything like that happen before, so let's hope nothing like that happens here tonight. Jason Miller getting his brass knuckles ready. Brown dropping back, rolling out to his left side. Going deep down the field, it might be overthrown. It's overthrown.
Incomplete pass.
Johnson with the coverage. Now, fans, I'd like to give you a public service announcement about reflecting. Reflecting, ladies and gentlemen, it can help. It actually can't help you. It'll cause you to suffer temporary blindness.
It's very dangerous, everybody, and it's a genuine issue.
It's kind of like glare from a car, and you're driving, and all of a sudden, you hit the old lady from across the street because of the glare. Anyway, we'll go right back into the action. It'll be 4th down and 5. And you can hear Fleetwood Mac Tusk from the Bobcat Copper Thunder Marching Band. I'm really happy I just heard that. Oh, my goodness. That just made my night. That's going to be a high snap, but the Bobcats aren't able to penetrate in time.
Wicked high throw.
It looks like it'll be down at the 23-yard line. My goodness, I'm actually really excited after hearing Tusk from the Copper Thunder Marching Band, a classic from Fleetwood Mac. Oh, my goodness.
Well, Taka, maybe you should just settle down.
Stop winking at me.
Taka Barone having some
With
slight
that
mic
40-yard punt,
From their 13
the Bobcats will start at the 13-yard line, and a great punt, even though high snap. So 5:07 left.
1st and 10 Bobcats.
Bobcats looking to score. They're going to have to make a huge journey of 87 yards. I think that might be a timeout called by the Bobcats. So with that timeout, we'll take a quick break. You're watching this exclusively on Bobcat TV on YouTube.com. Don't go away. First down and 10 at the 13-yard line. The Bobcats looking to make an 87-yard journey to the end zone. Alvarado dropping back, looking to his right side. It's going to be a post route. Carpenter with the catch, forced out of bounds, and I think he might have gotten that first down.
Bobcats 31, Cody Carpenter.
Never mind, the ball will be placed. 6-yard reception. 2nd and 4 coming up here.
Second down, 3.
2nd and 4 on the 20-yard line. It's 7-all here in the second quarter, 6:30 left. Alvarado with 2 receivers to his right side. Man in motion, Hansen. Alvarado. Pass, complete, what a great catch there.
Reception,
Great pass to Alec Daniels, number 83, tight end.
Down Bobcats.
14-yard reception there. It'll be first down and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Taka Barone, unaware that you can still hear his mic.
Yes. 6 minutes left. First down and 10 at the 35-yard line. It'll be a very interesting offensive battle between the Bobcats. Trips left, Poe in motion. Screen pass, that's gonna be completed. Carpenter, but he drops the pass.
Incomplete pass. Brings up
So it'll be second and 10
35.
from the 35-yard line. You can probably faintly hear It's Time by Imagine Dragons, performed by the Saguaro Cougar Marching Band. Just a great atmosphere here at Saguaro High School.
Now, Taka, you mentioned earlier that these two teams are rivals, correct?
Indeed they are.
Now, do you have any idea what fueled that rivalry? Rivalry? I'm kind of uneducated about this.
Ball carrier number 20, Christian Nash.
Nash with a loss of 1. And, you know, Cody, no one really knows how rivalry starts. You never know what happened. It might be because somebody took the last French fry from the McDonald's meal. It might be because something horrible happened between the two families. You never know. Some of these guys might be involved with the mafias, but we live in Tucson and Vail, so that's never going to happen. These guys, both teams are upstanding individuals. Dropping back, Alvarado going deep. Caught! And what a catch there.
You can hear the Bobcats section going crazy, but the home section, surprisingly quiet. I mean, it's probably the
They were extremely.
most silent they've been
And
this
a
evening.
23-yard catch there, giving the Bobcats a first down.
Not even booing.
Not even a single complaint about reflecting. Oh my goodness.
First and 10 from the
6:40 left. Ball on the 40. Oh, what a coincidence. Man in motion, that's Poe. Handoff. Play action. Alvarado. A lot of time going deep. End zone.
Oh,
Through the
overthrown.
hands. Through the hands of Poe. Incomplete pass.
10 for number 3, Christian Poe.
Just overthrown there, or maybe great coverage there.
It was a little bit of both. I mean, it was a good pass, just a little bit too far, and it's just a tough play to make.
Just couldn't get his hands on it.
Yes.
So second down and 10. This Bobcat offense has been doing great so far this evening. They're definitely trying to make the trek 40 more yards to get to their goal. Second down and 10.
I'd like to remind everybody that the current score is Cienega 7, tied with Saguaro, who is also at 7.
Hanson in motion, going out to the left side of Alvarado. Dropping back, it's going to be a screen pass. Johnson getting wrapped up. And a great defensive play by Saguaro. On the tackle.
Defensive play for the Cougars, number 4,
On a
Shirod
tackle
Holton.
was number 4, Shirod Holton. And it'll be 3rd and 14. What's the likelihood, do you think, R.J. Brown, of the Bobcats getting the first down here?
I mean, with the way they've been passing this drive, I mean, it's pretty likely. I mean, they've been doing really well passing. So, but it's 3rd and about 15, so it's quite a ways to go.
Third
3rd
down, 14.
down and 14 from the 44-yard line. The Bobcats are looking to get the first down here. Alvarado dropping back. He's rolling out to his right side. Deep pass, complete. Can he get the first down? And he's got the first down.
Now, that was an excellent play by the Bobcats. They really had to push for that first down, but they managed to. RJ, what do you have to say about that?
I didn't hear. I'm sorry.
The first down that the Bobcats just managed to push through.
Oh, I mean, it was a beautiful pass. It was a good job by Adriel to scramble out to buy him some time for his wide receivers to get open.
And that's just the signature Adriel Alvarado play there, rolling out to the right side, looking for a deep pass, and it definitely was worth the risk there as the Bobcats get a first down on the 28-yard line. Henson in motion,
They
going
definitely
inside.
got the biscuit.
They definitely did get the biscuit, that's for sure. Pillsbury, handoff, going out to the left side. That's Grenache.
A lot of room taken
that's-
down, unfortunately.
No, that's Dicochea
Still alive?
taken down, but not after a huge gain there.
This Saguaro defense is very aggressive.
And I gotta say this right now, folks. I'm in love with the Saguaro marching band. That's all I have to say about the matter. Then again, I do not believe in love and first sight, so just completely ignore those remarks. So let's go. We enter the red zone here. That red zone attack is brought to you by Pyramid Federal Credit Union. You can visit them online at pyramidfcu.com. Ball on the 17-yard line. 7-7 is the score. Alvarado looking to get those 17 yards. That's Johnson in motion. It's going to be a handoff to Johnson. He's got one blocker going inside, but he'll be taken down. I think there might have been a fumble. And that ball will be given to the Cougars. So the Bobcats making that huge drive going down the field is reduced and vanquished to nothing as the Cougars will come back out after that great defensive play.
First and 10 Cougars from their 16-yard line.
I remember, I think 2 weeks ago, when the Bobcats won against Nogales, they had some fumble trouble as well.
That was 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago, I think.
Feels like yesterday.
And the Bobcats take another timeout, and I can't imagine what Coach Johnson is saying to his players down there.
Probably some very choice words. And by choice words, I mean motivational, inspirational. And Taka, a few more adjectives to describe his words.
Very energetic, rambunctious, extremely appropriate words.
There you go.
So with that timeout, the Cougars will come back out onto the field. 4:16 left. Ball on the 16-yard line.
Try not to reflect anything.
I don't know about you, Cody Losi, but this is a free country, and I'll reflect whatever I want. Ball on the 16-yard line, first down and 10. Brown going, looking for a deep pass. That's in and out of the hands of the receiver. But a great play there that was executed almost to perfection. Just went through the hands, just not timed correctly by the receiver. 4:10 left in this game. 7-all.
We'd like to thank all of our cameramen and women. We have Garrett. Tucker.
Hold on. It's going to be a run play out to the right side, breaking one tackle. And that's a first down for the Cougars.
Number 24, Jose Ruiz.
And Ruiz with the run there. It'll be a first down for the Cougars. Anyway, as Cody Losi was saying, we'd like to thank some of our crew for here for tonight. Camera 1 cameraman, Garrett Morrison. Garrett Lightning Huff Morrison.
Lightning Hoof.
Yes, Lightning Huff.
On camera 2, we have Matt Moore, and
Matt.
on camera 3, we have Jackie Hannafan. And then, of course, color commentating, we have R.J. Brown and Taka.
What up?
Taka Barone. We'd also like to thank our sponsor, Mr. Jason Miller.
He's
Been
more of
very
an
helpful.
advisor.
Advisor.
A
whatever you
wonderful
wanna call him.
advisor. He should probably spend all of his retirement funds into this club. Anyway, second down and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 31-yard line. Pass complete.
Cole Stearns, number 16.
Number 44 there, getting a little excited.
And Cole Stearns with the reception. And it's a first down for the Cougars. And a great play indeed from Laramie Brown to Cole Stearns.
getting a little nippy out here.
Dropping back, deep pass, and what a throw by Laramie Brown once again. How would you describe Laramie Brown's play, RJ Brown?
Well, it was good.
Reception by the Cougars four.
Definitely not
Shot
beneficial
Holton.
to the Bobcats.
That's good for another first down, Cougars.
And the ball will
I
be
do have to say, that will move the chains.
So first down and 10 at the 40-yard line. Brown has 2 receivers bunched up. Never mind, that was 3 receivers. Moving out to the right side, it's going to be a handoff. And the Bobcats are right there to wrap him up.
No gain on the play.
Second down and 10 for the Bobcats at the 40-yard line. Score 7-0.
2 minutes and 19 seconds remaining in this quarter.
Brown, handoff. Finding a hole. Ruiz fighting hard. He'll be taken down, but not after a huge gain there.
Carry number 24, Jose Ruiz.
Jose Ruiz with the carry, and I think that might be enough for a first down. How would you describe the Saguaro offense, RJ Brown?
They're very fast-paced and much like Oregon, so they like to get a lot of movement and work real fast and try and get some plays in to try and wear down the defense.
Single back formation for Brown. Dropping back, handoff. And I think that'll be enough for a first down.
24, Jose
Will that
Ruiz.
move the chains, RJ Brown?
That'll move the chains.
So it's going to be first down and 10 for the Bobcats. Excuse me, for the Cougars. 1:30 left. The Cougars are looking to score here before the end of the half.
First down, Cougars.
Makes one wonder why they went with Cougars instead of Mountain Lions.
Very true indeed. Laramie dropping back. Looking to the right side. Deep pass. Caught. End zone touchdown Cougars. And you can definitely tell by the reaction of the crowd how energetic this crowd is.
Very excited.
And that was a 30-yard touchdown pass. Laramie Brown to Cole Stearns as the Cougars are up by 1 touchdown now. And for the extra points, looking to make it a 1 touchdown lead, 7-point lead here.
We would like to inform Saguaro that this is not their house. This is a academic learning
Sponsored by TUSD.
association.
Sponsored by the Tucson Unified School District.
Point after, no good.
The point after is no good. And I'm unaware how the scoreboard is saying that the score is 15-7.
They can dream, Taka. Let them dream.
You know, I dream too, Cody Losi. I dream that I'm a kite, but that never happens.
You
Dreams
dream,
suck.
you
Deal
dream-
with it.
You dream frequently that you're a kite.
Yes, but it never comes true.
Score,
So let's be realistic here. Dreams never come true.
Siena got 7. You just can't believe everything
kite.
you read.
.109 left. What do you expect, RJ Brown? Are the Bobcats going to try to march down the field 1:09?
Well, I think first Saguaro's going to kick the ball off. I think that's just my personal opinion.
It's a definite possibility.
And I
RJ
think
Brown.
Cienega will get the ball afterwards. And I think Cienega will be on offense too. But no, in all seriousness, I think that Cienega. I have a good feeling Cienega's gonna march down the field on this drive. So we'll see if I'm correct.
RJ Brown, known for his bold predictions. Are they
Sarah,
throwing T-shirts?
I think they are.
Sweet.
That's going to
High
be a deep kick.
Whoa.
And that'll
very
be
high
in
kick.
the end zone for a touchback. .109 left. I'd focus on some Alvarado plays. Wouldn't you agree, RJ Brown?
What?
I'd see some Alvarado plays, passes everywhere. What do you think, RJ Brown?
I think with my bold predictions, as I'm usually correct, I think Adriel's going to throw a long bomb to Cody Carpenter for a 80-yard touchdown
You know,
and do the salsa while he is in the end zone.
you never know. Alvarado, 2 backs in the backfield. Dropping back, handoff, right side. Never mind. That
Great
pass is
catch.
complete.
Great pass.
I really thought that
Well,
was
you were right. I thought there was a run there, but you were right about that pass to Cody Carpenter. First down for the Bobcats.
as I usually am.
You know, it's true. RJ Brown has called the last 2 elections with Obama winning and the Steelers winning in the Super Bowl over the Arizona Cardinals. So RJ Brown, a psychic here. The
I
clock's-
think Adriel's going to get the ball.
he's dropping back. Screen pass, high pass, complete, pushed out of bounds, and the clock will be stopped. No, it won't.
That Saguaro defense is really aggressive. Probably one of the more aggressive teams that Cienega has played this season.
30 seconds left. The Bobcats are going to have to make a play here. I think the clock was supposed to be. I think the clock was supposed to be stopped there, but no one. I don't know. Alvarado dropping back, rolling out to his left side, going deep, pass, complete.
They don't care, Taka. They'll do what they please. Oh, at least it's not 15-7.
Carpenter with another catch there. 17 seconds. The Bobcats are going to have to stop the clock here.
I think Cienega is going to take a knee here.
After those two
Kidding, I'm
outstanding,
kidding.
after those 2 outstanding plays there. Alvarado
Wow.
dropping back. He's got 10 seconds left. Shotgun formation, dropping back. Incomplete.
4.7 seconds. We're expecting a big play here, and the ending of this second quarter. So Taka, how many
Long bomb to
touchdowns-
Cody Carpenter here.
Second down and 10.
Taka, how many touchdowns do you think they can get in these last 4.7 seconds?
I think they can get 7. And by 7, I mean 7 points.
That's a definite possibility. That's encouraging.
I'm assuming 7 touchdowns here.
Second and 10 coming up here.
A lot of slamming going on.
Trips right for Alvarado. Dropping back. He's got time. He's rolling out. Deep pass. Out of bounds. And that'll do it for the first half as the Bobcats trail 13-7 here at Saguaro High School in Tucson, Arizona. We'll be right back with more Arizona High School football action on Bobcat TV on YouTube.com. Don't go away. 13-7 is the score here at Saguaro High School. That kick is going up and away, but received at the 3-yard line. Muffed. It's going to be recovered, but Johnson in trouble. Is that a safety? No, they're going to call it down at the 1-yard line, and Johnson gets out of a hard one there. Robert Barron alongside R.J. Brown and Jason Miller. So far tonight, what have you seen R.J. Brown? He does not have his mic on, so R.J. Brown cannot join me right now. As we're getting our mittens, because we are kittens. I put on my mittens backwards. But anyway, we go back into the action. Alvarado back at the 5-yard line. Alvarado sending a man in motion. That's Hanson. Handoff. And Nash gets shut down and thrown to the ground.
Christian Nash, number 20, the ball carrier.
Nice and snug.
I can't find the other mitten. I'm a little
Wait, are we
scared.
on?
Yeah, we are on.
Oh,
Welcome back,
my
RJ.
bad.
Second
And I
down,
feel really
8.
secluded right now as I'm sitting by myself, sitting next to no one.
Usually sitting by yourself means you're sitting next to no one, Taka.
Yes, that's very true. That's very true. A very accurate description of my life. Second down and 10, Alvarado. Handoff. And Saguaro's defense is on fire so far tonight.
I can't hear myself talk.
You can't hear yourself talk.
Yay. I'm just kidding. No, I can't. That'll move the chains.
Play brings up 3rd down, 10.
So 3rd and 10 from the 5-yard line here.
Taka all by himself.
And that'll move the chains.
That indeed will not move the chains. I'm gonna guess a let's see. What yard line are they on?
At the 5.
95-yard touchdown run by Adriel Alvarado.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
Oh.
Definitely was on the
Defense is the chance here. Alvarado dropping back, throwing deep. Intercepted. And that's Alvarado's interception there.
Number 11, Omar
Roy with the interception. It'll be a first down for the Saguaro Cougars.
Oh. There's a lot of trash talking between these two teams. I mean, they're rivals, so there's going to be a lot of trash talking. You can tell there.
And you can definitely tell that the environmentalists are not happy. First down and 10 at the 35-yard line. Brown back in shotgun with 2 receivers at his left side. Dropping back, he's looking. Going deep down the middle, open, incomplete. Johnson with the coverage, and in and out of his hands. He's been having trouble so far tonight. He's muffed a kick return, bumbled a run, and he just dropped an interception.
incomplete.
Okay, this was definitely on the right side. And now it's not.
Second down, 10 from the 35-yard line.
How does this happen? This mic is on the right side.
Second and 10, handoff. And a hard run there by the Cougars.
Yay! Oh. Hey, Taka. Did you hear
24
that?
was a use the ball carrier.
I can hear you what you're saying right now too, RJ Brown.
I am sorry.
That's okay, but they're down at 4.
Me apologize.
3rd down, 4.
Ah. Beautiful day for football outside.
Brown calling an audible.
I am not calling an audible.
Larry Brown calling a man in motion. Handoff, jet sweep. Bobcats looking to stop him. Scrum,
Number 5, Derek Hall, the ball carrier.
and I think they might be stopped just short.
Mittens.
This is gonna be fourth down. Coming up here.
4th down and about 4,
3 yards, actually.
3, 4,
3 or 2.
7.
4th down, 3.
3.
So 4th and 3 coming up here.
Sharks timeout. Offense.
And a timeout called by Saguaro. With that timeout, we'll be right back. We are watching this live on YouTube.com.
I can't unlock it.
Tonight's attendance is estimated by Jim Kirschberg.
Oh, I got it.
And
I gotta take
it's
the
another
glove off 'cause
touchdown
I
by
can't
Derek
touch the
Hall.
glove.
As scores 19-7.
That touchdown is another $25 donation to the Saguaro Boosters, courtesy
Derek
of
Hall
the
with
Charlie
a 3-yard
Roscoe
touchdown,
State Farm
brought to you by Agero. Safe,
Smart. Oh,
driven,
smart.
driven, You can visit them online at www.agro.com. So 19-7 is the score here. 2 yards is all that is needed for a 2-point conversion. Brown handoff. Hall, no good.
2-point conversion attempt, no good.
The Cougars are on top, 19-7. We'll be right back with more Arizona High School football coverage on YouTube.com.
7.
Okay, what's up?
Touchbacks, 1st and 10 Bobcats from their own 20.
Taylor Gang.
The ball will be placed at the 20-yard line. So 1st down and 10 for the Bobcats. They're looking to score 12 points.
Cienega. Again, Saguaro is wearing red and Cienega is wearing white. In case you were confused, we like our viewers to know that which team is which.
Of course, Alvarado. Man in motion, that's Hanson with the inside motion.
Throw to Cody, I'm assuming.
Dropping back. Throw. In and out of the hands.
Oh, that was an interesting move there. Oh, he got hurt. Okay, I thought it was just a little dance.
I was going to say the same thing. It did not look good at all. He's on the sideline cringing, and that was painful to watch indeed. 2nd and 10 coming up here. The Bobcats are looking to make an 80-yard trek down the field. Last time they made a huge trek down the field. Fumble on the play. And the Cougars got the ball, which led to a touchdown.
2nd down, 10.
2nd down and 10. Hanson in motion. Dropping back, pass complete. And that pass was complete for a few yards. Now, something interesting, RJ Brown. Kind of a storyline from back here. Coach Niemer Hassey from the Bobcats actually came from Saguaro to start off his coaching career and left it a few years later once the Bobcat football team was starting up. And, you know, it's just a great atmosphere, definitely. The Bobcats are 4-5. They're trying to make sure they don't end with the losing season. Anyway, Alvarado dropping back. Complete. It'll be a 1st down for the Bobcats.
1st down reception by the Bobcats, 83, Alec Daniels.
And Alec Daniels with the reception.
Tucker, I just realized I have downloaded a origami app.
You know, that's really weird because he also downloaded a Arabic alphabet.
A how to learn Arabic alphabet.
Dropping back,
app.
Alvarado. Overthrown.
Incomplete pass. He's 2nd and 10 from the 32.
I'm really surprised with how well these Cougars can get down. Look at those lady and man Cougars. They are dancing their tails off, literally. Oh no, he lost his glove. So it will be 2nd and about 10 for the Bobcats.
And RJ Brown, why don't you do play-by-play while I do color for you?
Well, I'll try with my sore throat. All right, so Adriel under the center. Hanson in motion, run up the middle. And a swarm of Cougars. Right there to stop. Number 30, which is Austin Vaughn.
Number 30, Austin Vaughn. Brought down by
And what really made that play there was the fact that the Cougars' D-line just completely penetrated and filled up that gap that was a hole for Nash to go through. And, you know, it just stopped the play and it completely ruined everything for them.
So the weather outside, a little nippy.
I can't tell with these awesome mittens I have on.
All right, so Alvarado in the gun. High snap. Pass out to his left, and that pass is incomplete. Intended for Francisco Dicochea. So that'll set up a... That was broken up by the Cougars' number 6, Nick Siski. Fourth down.
Now, we'll really, you know, Saguaro's defensive backs have been working very hard all night. You know, the reason for the Bobcats not really doing well in the air was the fact that the defensive backs have been forcing the ball to pop out of their hands, causing an incomplete pass.
So Matt Aragon going to punt here. Wow, a beautiful punt. Almost dropped by the Saguaro returner. That would have been huge for the Bobcats.
Now, what I just read recently was that Matt Aragon from the Bobcats is actually the #1 punter in Arizona, Southern Arizona football.
Yes, yes, he is. So a first down for Saguaro on Saguaro's 18-yard line. I mean, that was a beautiful punt, wasn't it, Taka?
It was a great punt, and Matt Aragon is well known for his great punts, especially putting them inside the 20-yard line. So that's definitely going to give their defensive advantage.
Yeah, definitely a great spiral there. I mean, it's almost as if he threw it with his foot.
I know, it's kind of amazing, wasn't it?
It was beautiful.
It was just a beautiful kick, but a timeout will be called for the Bobcats.
A timeout will be called for the Bobcats. Timeout.
Well, let's get a quick weather update. 64 degrees is the weather.
Good luck to the Cougar band tomorrow in their state competition at Williamsfield High School.
Oh, shoot. My bad.
You know, it's just great to see here. If you guys don't know, the Bobcats are 4-5. The Cougars are 8-1. The thing is, right now, the Bobcats will have to win this game and hope that Buena loses their game if they wish to make it into the playoffs. And they're hoping that they don't get their first losing season ever in Cienega high school football history.
I agree, Taka. So Saguaro coming out on first down and 10. Brown in the shotgun. Well, it looks like a pistol, excuse me. So flag on the play. Or, excuse me, a timeout called by Cienega again. Huh.
I was
So
unaware
that is their second timeout, right, Taka?
I was unaware that you can call 2 timeouts in a row. I'm pretty sure you can't do that.
Yeah, I didn't know you could do that either.
Maybe the first time it was called by Saguaro, but I'm not sure there.
Maybe.
And this bone-crunching hit was brought to you by Lay's potato chips. Not just a bag of air. Once again, that bone-crunching hit was brought to you by Lay's potato chips. Not just a bag of air.
Frito-Lay.
So first down to 10.
All right, so first down and 10 for Saguaro. A little confusion on the defense there for Cienega. Brown in the pistol. It's going to be a run to number 5, Derek Hall.
Hand off to Derek Hall.
Handoff to Derek Hall.
And you know, the Cougars are definitely utilizing their offensive linemen.
Second down and 9.
One of the reasons why the running game has been so good so far tonight was the fact that the offensive linemen for Saguaro have been making plays. They've been giving they've been giving Hall a lot of opportunities to make big plays.
Derek Hall across the 25.
And, you know, once again, if you didn't see there, that's what the offensive linemen are doing. They've been slowing down the Bobcats, and, you know, they're just quick, efficient, and that's the reason why the running game has been working really well for the Cougars tonight.
And the fact that their linemen are ginormous.
That's true also.
They make our cornerbacks look very tiny.
Like middle schoolers. RJ looking down on the field right now. Third and 3 coming up here.
3rd and 3 coming up for Saguaro. Brown with a handoff to Hall, and he is stopped immediately. So gain of maybe an inch or 2. Give it an inch, take an inch. Geico.
15 minutes can save you 15% or more on your car insurance.
Yes, Taka, everyone knows that. And you know what else everyone knows?
What?
That Old MacDonald was a bad speller.
Cow.
Cow. Cow. C-O-W. E-I-E-I-O. Dang, nabbit.
Geico. 15 minutes can save you 50% or more on car insurance.
So Saguaro back to punt.
And it's the first punt tonight. That's a high punt.
A very high punt, higher than the moon. Not literally. And down at about the 31-yard line. Many people texting me tonight, and I can't keep my fingers straight.
I wish I had friends, RJ Brown.
I'm your friend, Taka.
Honestly, there's some ladies to my left here who really need to be quiet because they're causing quite the ruckus, yelling out absurd words. I kind of hope that these ladies exhibiting bad sportsmanship would go away. That's something you definitely don't want to see in football.
Adriel scrambling around as he does. Occasionally from time to time. Can you hear me, Taka?
Yes, I can.
Okay, good. I can't hear myself. Adriel Alvarado.
And, you know, Alvarado has been hurried all night. He's been having some trouble. Like, the offensive linemen have been allowing penetration from the defensive linemen. So, you know, that's a reason why the Bobcats offense haven't been doing as well as they can this season. And not to mention it's a very young offensive line, so, you know, they have a lot to learn.
Motion. White team with the run to the right. And Christian Nash with a great run there. Maybe, I want to say 7 yards?
And
7 yards, Taka?
Yes, indeed. And that's exactly what the Bobcats needed with this drive here. You know, Christian Nash has been a little bit silent so far tonight, making a few medium-sized runs, but yet not really much of an impact so far tonight.
I agree.
I agree also. I agree with my own words.
Let's hope you do. First down Cienega from their 46-yard line. I'm expecting a pooch kick.
You are
Nash,
wrong.
very patient runner. Gain of about 5 to 6 yards there. It's a 6-yard gain.
Oh, and Nash is hurt. And that was a hard hit that he took, too.
Taka, do you think this is a re-injury of his hamstring, or do you think he's... Okay.
Nah, he fell pretty hard on the back of his head, too, so. And he's had a history of concussions, too.
Christian Nash definitely injury prone. I think we should just wrap him up in a giant thing of bubble wrap. Maybe beneficial.
So with this injury, we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.
After these words from your local station. Back. We are back. I'm joined by, I guess Taka again.
Hi.
So Taka, a very nervous person, not good with talking on a microphone.
No, not at all.
So that'll move the chains for Cienega, or as most wrestling tournament announcers like to call it, Cienega.
That is very true. That is very true indeed, even though I don't know what you're talking about.
So Poe in motion to the left. Adriel back to pass, screen pass. That's the Cody Carpenter. That'll gain about 5. And Taka, they've always been really good at these short screen passes. What can you tell us about those?
Well, you know, it's not only just the Bobcats, but it's all high school teams in Southern Arizona. Definitely, they were trying to use some isolation with Cody Carpenter, so they moved Poe in motion to draw the defense to Poe's, like their attention-wise, and they left Carpenter wide open for a great short pass.
Good job. All right, so a run to the left. That's Francisco Dicochea. And that will move the chains, Taka.
That will move the chains indeed. Dicochea once again taking over for Christian Nash after an injury. We're not sure what's going on, but we'll try to get you an update with that right away. But Dicochea, when Nash was injured with a hamstring injury after the first game, took over and did a pretty decent job to replace the franchise running back for the Bobcats.
So an incomplete pass there. Almost as if the announcer here was copying me, wouldn't you say, Taka?
I think so as well. I think he might be copying the announcer also.
So tomorrow we will be recording Comic-Con. I just wanted to point that out there. I will be there
I will not be there.
instead of in Phoenix.
I will be fighting in the
Fighting
rebellion.
crime in the streets of New York
I
City.
will be extinguishing the rebellion that is currently ongoing on Bobcat TV. And I will be taking out those who create the rebellion. The universities will be shut down and the internet will be blocked.
Francisco Dicochea. He's got some open space. He needs one more block. Dive! Dicochea stopped at about the 3-yard line. An excellent run there. Oh.
And I think there might have been a taunting call.
I have a feeling it's on Saguaro.
They're going back and forth here. I'm not sure what's going on here. Let's see what the official says. But, you know, after that great run there, Dicochea, you know, he's been taking over for punt returns also. So it's been outstanding to see what this young player can do. And it'll be really interesting to see what he'll do next year. So what's the call here? Let's look at the referee.
After the play was over, we have a dead ball. Unsportsmanlike conduct foul against the defense.
Yes! Oh. Oh, my goodness.
Okay.
And Saguaro's called on the unsportsmanlike conduct, and that explains why the crowd was not pleased at all. Maybe it's some words exchanged. Maybe it was a single word that was exchanged from a Cougar to a Bobcat. You know, those. So it's going to be first down and goal at the 2-yard line. And that clock will run out here as we enter the fourth quarter. Scores 19-7. Saguaro's still on top. We'll be right back with more Arizona High School coverage on YouTube.com. What? And that's exactly what the Bobcats needed to get back into this game. They're only down by 1 touchdown now. And Will Walker with the run.
Will Walker only a sophomore,
That's
but stepping up to the varsity level and being a big part of this offense.
that touchdown was brought to you by Aguero. Safe. Aguero, safe.
Matt.
Safe,
Smart,
driven.
Aguero.
You can visit them online at www.agero.com. And that point after is good. They're down by 5 points. 5 points is all that separates between the Bobcats and the Cougars. It's going to be cat fight here tonight, folks. With that 3-yard touchdown run, we're going to go back as the Bobcats will kick off to the Cougars. Our kickoff sponsor tonight is State Farm agent Jeff Knoll. Like a good neighbor
State Farm is there.
with a hot tub.
A large hot tub.
Lots of hostility going on here. Marco Mesa in to kick this off. What do you think, RJ Brown?
Well, I think. Oh wow,
Oh, it's an outside kick! And the Cougars
That
will
was-
recover.
that was interesting.
That was interesting indeed. They have 12 minutes left. I don't see why they would go for it.
Actually, that was Christian Poe with the kick.
Was it?
That was Christian Poe with the onside kick. That was very interesting.
Very interesting indeed. So the Bobcats will have to make a defensive stand here if they want to get back into this football game.
First and 10 Saguaro from the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, it's going to be first down for Saguaro, man in motion. Brown dropping back, almost intercepted.
Pass is incomplete, intended for number 5, Derek Hall. Second down, 10 Cougars.
It'll be second attempt for the Cougars. Let's see what happens here on this drive right here. This is going to be the drive that will make or break a team. 2nd and 10. Brown, handoff. That's to Ruiz. Oh, it's keeper. And a great play there. Run on play, that was Brown with the keeper.
Run by the quarterback, number 10, Laramie Brown.
It'll be 3rd down and 3 coming up here. The Bobcats have to stop them here if they want to keep themselves in this game. Bobcats with 4 defensive linemen. Handoff, fumble. And just
Saguaro very lucky to get that ball back.
they're really lucky indeed. It'll be 4th down and short. You think they're going to go for it, or are they going to?
With the way they've been playing all game, I'm sure they're going to go for it. And that's what it looks like right now.
They're going to go for it.
Actually, I don't know. A lot of subbing.
There is a lot of subbing. They're probably going to kick it away. And you have to really think, what's Neil Hassi and his crew going to do here?
Huh, this is interesting. I'm not sure what Saguaro's trying to do right now.
I think they're going to try to run it in. Maybe it might be a quarterback keeper here. And the Bobcats hop off sides.
Red ball. Russell, defense. Russell, first down.
And with that mistake, the Cougars get another try. What do you think about that penalty?
I mean, that's definitely going to drive Coach Johnson crazy. I mean, perfectionist he is, and that's just a huge penalty.
Dropping back, Brown. Going deep. End zone, touchdown, Saguaro. There's a flag on the play. And let's see what the call is.
The eligible receiver stepped out of bounds, came back in and touched the ball.
An eligible receiver, and that touchdown won't count. And the Saguaro fans are giving some happy words to the referee indeed. You can hear some great words such as, "You guys are awesome," as well as so it'll be 1st down and 10 from the 42-yard line. And that's going back to the 46-yard line.
Wow, that's a huge penalty.
And that was almost as huge as Cienega's original.
What?
Remember with the offside penalty?
Oh, yes.
Illegal touching again on the offense. First down over from the snap.
Brown in shotgun formation. Bunch left side, man in motion. He's going to have trips right. We're dropping back. In and out of the hands of the receiver.
Pass is incomplete. Intended for number 16, Cole Stearns.
Cole Stearns with the intended receiver on that play. And with those, and you can definitely hear some very choice words from the audience on the Saguaro side. So it's going to be 2nd and 25 coming up here. Brown dropping back. He's in trouble. He's going to throw it short. Complete. Huge play. Knocked down, but not with a huge gain.
I gained about 9 there.
So it's going to be 3rd down and long coming up here.
Third down, 13 from the 45.
Third down and 13 from the 45-yard line. The Bobcats will have to stop him here. Drop you back. Incomplete.
Wow, that's a big drop there.
And what do you think? Are they going to take it away or are they going to pass it?
Incomplete pass brings up
I think
fourth
they're
down.
they're definitely gonna have to punt it here. But of course, I was wrong last time, so
So it's going to be 9 minutes left.
yeah, looks like the quarterback's coming off the field, so they're gonna punt it here.
Fourth and 13 coming up here.
Number 11, Omar Lloyd for Saguaro. Used to be a Bobcat. Actually went from Saguaro to Cienega and now back to Saguaro.
It's very interesting.
Very good football player.
High snap. Like heck is away. It'll go out of bounds at the 19-yard line. And whoa, what's happening over there?
Flag on the field.
I can definitely see why that was just unnecessary there. Let's see what the referee sees there. Seems like it might be a personal foul penalty.
After the play was over, we have a dead ball, personal foul against the kicking team.
And the Cougars are called for the personal foul. And you know, I can see with my own eyes there, that was just a little bit unnecessary. You know, you could have just stopped the play right there, but unfortunately, it just had to go on a little bit more, didn't it?
Yes, yeah, definitely. Definitely a lot of back and forth stuff going on after the play. But Cienega's actually doing a real good job keeping their cool and not doing anything dumb after the play. Really disciplined.
So it's going to be first down and 10 at the 33-yard line for the Bobcats. And now this Saguaro crowd is pumped up to making sure that the Cougars are pumped up to stop them here. Alvarado dropping back. Pass complete. Going outside.
Wow, that was an amazing catch there. I mean, he just turned around last second and caught that ball. That's pretty outstanding.
Cody Carpenter with this reception. It'll be 2nd and 3 coming up here. Alvarado's definitely going to be airing it out. He's going to have to make some big plays here with 8 minutes left.
Second down, 4.
2nd and 4 for the Bobcats.
Christian Nash is back in the game.
And that's good news
For
to see.
Cienega.
That's good news to see. Hanson in motion going inside. Alvarado dropping back. It's going to be a handoff to the right side. Nash got one blocker, blocking another.
Christian Nash, the ball carrier, picks up a Bobcat first down.
So Saguaro crowd pretty pumped up here. Very, very,
Giving some positive remarks to the
Hey.
referees. And, you know, I can definitely see there's some compliments going into that comment box.
but besides off the field, I mean, that was a great run by Christian. I mean, very patient runner. Waits for his holes to open up and lets his blockers get those lead blocks in front of him.
Alvarado, play action. He's in trouble, rolling out to his right side. He's going to have to get it away.
Quarterback keeper.
With the
out to
keeper,
45-yard line.
gain of about 1. Excuse me, loss of 1. Ball placed at the 44. Second and 11, 45-yard line. Alvarado's offense is going to have to make a play here after that dive to stop the sack. Poe in motion on the inside, going left side. Handoff, that's the Nash. He's got some blockers. Breaking inside, taken down.
Number 20, Christian
but not after gaining about 5 yards.
That was an excellent run. I mean, it brought Cienega from a second and 12, excuse me, to a more reasonable third down. So they're able to have more options on their third down here.
So it's going to be 3rd down and 5 coming up here after that great run by Christian Nash.
Third down, 4.
And Nash is definitely showing his toughness. Alvarado has an option. 2 receivers on his right side. It's going to be handoff to Nash. Nash fighting. And he's got the first down. He's all by himself. It's going to be a foot race. End zone. Touchdown. Cienega.
Wow, that was amazing.
48 yards on the carry. Nash breaking through onto the other side. End zone. Touchdown, Cienega.
I mean, it looked like he was going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage. I mean, you couldn't see him, and then all of a sudden,
I honestly thought that too. I thought he would be stopped before the first down.
yeah, and then all of a sudden, boom, he's 20 yards downfield. It's just, wow.
And the Vail crowd is definitely on their feet over there in the distance, as the tide has shifted. Alvarado's back for the 2-point conversion. Let's see what they can do here. He's got trips right, dropping back, rolling out. He's in trouble. Eludes 1 tackle. 2-point conversion is good. And he eludes that sack, gets the pass out into the left corner, end zone, 2-point conversion. And now they're up by 3 points. And the Bobcats certainly have upset on their mind here tonight.
I mean, you can't really blame Cienega for their record this year. I mean, look who they played. They played Ironwood Ridge. I mean, they've just had a real tough schedule. And not to take anything away from Saguaro, but I mean, they haven't had as hard as a schedule as Cienega has. I mean, they've played real well against the other teams that they've played, but just not as hard of a schedule as Cienega has. I mean, Coach Hasse wanting his team to be the best, and to be the best, you got to beat the best. So putting a hard schedule on this team, everyone knew Cienega was going to have that hard of a schedule, and they fought hard all year.
And yes, that's very true. The Bobcats have been maturing as a team so far this season, a really young team. Really young offensive line, a younger quarterback filled with talent, a few senior players, and they've matured a lot so far tonight.
One thing I like about Cienega, too, is there isn't very many seniors on this team. A lot of them are juniors, and next year I think they're gonna be a powerhouse.
Look at this. Looks like an onside kick formation. Mesa. Or maybe just heavy on the left side, not an onside kick formation. That's a high kick. Flag on the play, and it'll be illegal kicking procedure on the Bobcats. And there's a player down on the field. And number 6 is down on the field. That's Marco Mesa, the kicker.
And I'm guessing someone got a cheap shot on him.
Well, I saw some Saguaro players celebrating after the play.
That also could have been from the penalty, though.
And that's not good. That's not good at all. I'm not sure if they brought Aaron Aros.
I'm sure they have, just in case, because you're not going to bring one kicker to a game. So I'm sure they have Aaron Aros, who's
The freshman
been
kicker.
freshman kicker who's been taking turns with Marco and
Jacob?
Marco. Yes, Jacob Meeker Hackett, too. So, yeah, definitely have some good kickers to back him up here. So, but you really don't want to see anyone injured.
You definitely don't, especially the kicker. So first down and 10. Mesa's still down on the field. And this isn't good actually at all. With that, we'll take a quick break. You are watching this live on YouTube.com. Don't go away. Marco Mesa coming off the field. That's a good sign for the Bobcats. I'm not sure what happened, but might have been a huge block from Saguaro there. First down and 10 at the 36-yard line. Brown's back out with his high-octane Saguaro offense. Brown dropping back. He's got some time. He's under pressure.
That's
It's intercepted.
Alec
What a-
Daniels with the tip there and the interception. Wow, that's a big play for
Wow,
Cienega.
I can't believe that just happened. The Bobcats have been having trouble all night with Laramie Brown in his passing, and now they finally intercept the pass. And a great play there by the Bobcats.
First and 10 Bobcats at the Cougar 35-yard line.
So it's going to be first down and 10 at the 35-yard line.
The seniors for Cienega definitely have a chip on their shoulder.
And the crowd is on fire on the Cienega side, that's for sure. Handoff, that's up the middle. Saguaro Cougars take him down with a huge scrum. Great defensive stop there by the Cougars. Only 3 points is the deficit between the Cougars and the Bobcats. We've got a game. Now you have to wonder, RJ Brown, what are the coaches thinking right now? Are they thinking about trying to just run this clock out, or are they going to try to score some plays here with Alvarado?
I think what they're going to do is they're going to try and run the clock out as much as they can, but they still want to attack.
Nash breaking one tackle, breaking another, gaining about 7.
But Cienega, they still want to attack Saguaro because if you just run out the clock and do runs up the middle, Saguaro's going to get the ball back with plenty of time. They can just call a timeout and have plenty of time to go down and score. So Cienega, if they can just get a punishing drive right now by running the ball just down the throats of Saguaro and score a touchdown, they'll be better off.
5 minutes, 15 seconds left in this game. The Bobcats are on top by 3 points. Not trips right, but 2 receivers on the right side of his screen. Handoff, Nash going in, breaking another tackle, elusive, end zone. Touchdown Cienega. And the crowd is erupting over there on the Cienega sideline. And that's definitely a momentum shifter right there.
Just some excellent running by Nash. I mean, he kind of reminds me of Kadeem Carey, where he's hit initially, but you have to have several people on him in order to take him down because he'll just keep moving his feet. And if he gets some open space, man, he'll run the ball all over you.
Yeah, it kind of as well. Not only Kadeem Carey, but kind of reminds me of Ironwood Ridge's Mitch Fisker from the 2012 season, if I'm correct, who was an outstanding run player there. Kick is up. It's good. And Aaron Aros with the extra point. The Bobcats are on top with the deficit of 10 points here. 4:56 left. Brown's offense is going to have to come back out here and make some plays. if Saguaro wants to come back in this game.
I thought you had said the Browns offense, and I thought you were referring to Cleveland Browns.
Unfortunately, I'm not referring to the Cleveland Browns.
It is a little cold, but I don't think we're in Cleveland, Taka.
Not yet. Complete silence over here on the Saguaro sideline. .456 is left in this game. And you know, ladies and gentlemen, I think I need another glove on. The momentum has shifted to Bobcats. And it's not only halfway, it's all the way cranked up. The momentum is on the Bobcats side. They're up by 10 points. The Cougars have 5 minutes to score 10 points to get back into this game.
Was it 19-7?
Aros coming back into the game. Here we go. It's going to be a low kick off the hands. But right away recovered by the Cougars, and a great play there by the special teams.
So Cienega at halftime was down 13-7, and Saguaro came out, scored a touchdown.
Actually, I think it was 19.
It was 13-7.
Was it 13? Oh, okay.
And Cienega has just been on a roll, scoring at will. And so Saguaro's going to really have to come out with something other than what they've done, because Cienega's been able to figure them out and shut them down.
First down and 10 from the 41-yard line. Brown has trips left. Man in motion, that might be Ruiz. Brown dropping back, and the ball will be called, the play will be called dead. It might be a timeout.
Dead ball. We have a false start.
It's false start against the Cougars. And you can hear the crowd from all the way over here. Even through our headsets, RJ Brown, we can hear them. You know, I bet if we took off these headsets, we'd definitely hear them from across the field.
Yeah, and I have a beanie on as well, and the headset, so they're very loud.
As
Very loud.
RJ Brown has layers on him right now. Brown sending a man in motion, trips left. He's dropping back. He's in trouble, going deep. Incomplete. So 2nd and 15 coming up here. Bobcats trying to keep their win streak alive.
Incomplete pass. Second
What
down,
would you expect here, RJ Brown?
Well, they're going to have to come out with either a screen pass, I'm assuming, or a run to the outside. They're going to have to get something on the second down so that they make it a more reasonable third. Definitely expecting a screen pass.
Brown dropping back. You're right. Screen pass complete. Got one blocker, but a trio of Bobcats are right there to take him down. Cole Stearns with a great reception there, though. And those screen passes have been killing high school teams all over Southern Arizona this season.
Third down, 9.
So it'll be 3rd and 9. Ball at the 43-yard line. 4:25 left in this game. Third and 9, 43-yard line is where the ball is. Man in motion. Might be a swing. No, won't. Pass dropped.
Pass is incomplete.
Wow, that's a big drop.
Stearns.
Number 16, who was that, Taka?
That was Cole Stearns on.
Cole Stearns, I mean, he's had some first down catches on third downs that he's dropped. Having a rough night tonight.
And he's Brown's favorite target. He's been Brown's favorite target all the season. Those two are best friends. I talked to Brown actually a few weeks ago, and he talks about how Cole Stearns is one of his favorite players, and not to mention one of his favorite targets when it comes down to throwing the football. 4th and 9. Fourth
Okay.
down and 9 coming up here. 4:02 is left in this game. Brown, he has 3 receivers on his right side. Bobcat hops offside.
Dead ball. Encroachment. Defense.
And I don't know if you guys have been able to tell, but Derek Summers hasn't been in this game because of last week's whiplash injury. So he hasn't been in, which is a big factor because Derek is a huge guy, which is also going to be wrestling this year. I just wanted to point that out. And he's a huge body on that defensive line that they'll be without.
4th down. Brown dropping back. He's in trouble. He'll have to take it. He's got the first down. And a great play by Laramie Brown as he gets the first down. Ball placed at the 47-yard line.
Number 10, Laramie Brown. First down, Cougars.
3:55 left in this game. The clock will stop until the chains are down on the ground. Brown having time to call a play. Trips right. Brown dropping, sending Ruiz in motion. He's dropping back, going deep, complete, and what a play! Eluding one tackle, and a great play by Seward.
Oh, the ball's fumbled.
And the Bobcats receive the football.
Cienega's ball.
And the Bobcats recover the football. It's 1st and 10 at inside their own 20. And what a play. The momentum has shifted.
Now what Cienega's going to want to do here is they're going to have the same game plan, just not as aggressive, so maybe a little bit more running up the middle because they really just want to chew up the clock as much as they can, being up by 10, because Saguaro's going to have they're down by 2 possessions, so they're going to want to chew up as much clock as they can.
Ball on the 12-yard line. Alvarado and his offense comes back out. I'm not sure what the necessary criteria is for the Bobcats to get back into this playoff race.
They're going to need to win this game, and they're also going to need Buena to lose to Sunnyside. So a tough thing for Cienega to get into playoffs.
And there's an injured player on the field. And this is not good. I'm not sure who that injured player is down on the field. And that's a lineman.
And it looks like a lot of the Saguaro crowd is clearing up here.
And indeed they are. And good news for the Bobcats. That lineman is off the field.
It looks like number 77, Joe Tavazon.
It is.
Is it?
It's Stroh. So it'll be 2nd down and 1 coming up here. Bobcats just looking to run the clock. Alvarado has 2 backs in the backfield. Hansen's in motion. It'll look like a run play here. Out to the left side. That's Decochea.
Good job by Decochea staying in bounds.
7, Francisco Chea.
And the clock will stop. 3:02 left.
Saguaro's going to take a timeout here.
And this crowd for Saguaro is definitely clearing out early. Some very nice words from a certain audience member here saying, "You guys rule." Huh? I think that was to Cody Losey's wondering who that comment was directed to. That was directed to the referees, I think, Cody. So 1st down and 10.
Can you hand me my water, please? Gracias.
Ball placed on the 30-yard line. And ladies and gentlemen, I just have to say I have my ticket for the long way round. Finish it, RJ.
Going to Comic Con's real professional. That's sad that I had more professional.
So it's going to be first down and 10. 30-yard line. Hanson in motion.
Run to the right, I'm assuming.
Yes, it is. Huge play there.
He's got to stay in bounds here, though.
And the
Good
clock
job. I don't know if you guys could see that, but Dikochea could have easily just ran out of bounds, but a smart play, taking a knee instead of trying to get those extra yards to stay in bounds.
And Saguaro calls their final timeout. It's going to be really interesting to see what Saguaro can do here. It's all going to come down to this. If Saguaro stops the Bobcats here, you know, their hopes are still alive of winning this game. If not, the Bobcats' playoff hopes are still alive, and the Bobcats will continue to have a winning football program. This is interesting. Tucson Police Department are actually coming up onto the bleachers. Second and 4 coming up here. Running play, and the Cougars stop them. Third and 1. Bobcats looking. Hanson in motion. Alvarado keeps it, and that's a first down.
First down, Bobcats.
First down and 10. And honestly, the Bobcats just have to waste some time. First down and 10, ball at the 42, handoff, back up the middle. He's got 2 blockers. Carpenter making a great block. And it's a first down for the Bobcats.
Yeah, that should pretty much do it for Cienega.
And
I mean,
it looks like it is as the coaches come off from the top of the bleachers.
First down.
First and 10, 1 minute left. And in all honesty, I'm really happy we're on the other side, as there's a bit of a confrontation on the right side. Alvarado takes the knee, and looks like that'll do it here. People are arguing that there are too many people on the field, but you know that doesn't really even make a difference considering that Saguaro's down by 10 points. "25 seconds, the clock will continue to tick. And the Bobcats have done it. They have upset the Saguaro Cougars 29-19 here at Saguaro High School in Tucson, Arizona. Now we'll have to see later tonight to see if the Bobcats playoff hopes.
Cienega 29, Saguaro.
To see if the Bobcats playoff hopes
I'd like to remind
are still
everyone
alive.
to please stay off the field, behind the fence. We thank you for tonight's attendance.
Anyway, ladies and
Please
gentlemen,
have
stay tuned for post-game interviews live, excuse me, not live, but on youtube.com exclusively by Bobcat TV. Give us a subscription because why not? Okay, we'll be right back.
And now on the field, we have our sideline reporters, Sarah Arnold and Jackie Hannafan, with a couple of Bobcats. Sarah, on to you.
All right, so we're down here with Ahmad, Alec, and Christian. First thing we want to talk about is Alec had a couple of key plays in this game. First, you had an interception that really changed the game. But then you also had a touchdown catch. Can you tell us about that?
So interception, they came off a rough play. They got a call for them that it didn't go our way, and we were hyped. So someone made a play, and it was me actually. So and then it just turned the game around. And then with the touchdown, I don't know. Me and Adriel seemed to have good chemistry with the white helmets for some reason. So ran my route, and it was there. He put it perfectly.
So coming out of this game, how are you guys feeling? Just in one word.
Great, really.
Great. I'm gonna give it over to Jackie really quick.
Right, so we're here with Christian Nash, and the number one thing we want to know is how you're feeling right now.
I'm so excited, man. I got a great team. Alec is my boy. He did great tonight. So did Adriel. I mean, I'm just so excited.
All right, so tell us about your team, just in general, your team's character and your perseverance and how you came back.
I mean, this team never quits. I mean, I think we showed that because the beginning of the season was a rough one, and look at what we did. We came out and we've won and won and won and won. I mean, I don't care what rank we are. I think we're the best team.
Is there a particular moment that stood out for you?
My boy Alex touchdown. His first touchdown got everybody pumped, and that set the mood for the game.
All right, well, I think that's all we have for you. Oh, just kidding. I'm going to hand it back to Sarah.
Okay, we also have Ahmad over here. He's kind of like a big force in the student section. What was it like over there in the stands, Ahmad?
Oh, it was hype. There was a little dull moment when Saguaro had to leave, but we didn't give up on him, and we kept cheering. So, yeah, I was yelling a lot. So, yeah, we're proud of the guys.
All right. So this was a great game. We're proud of the boys down here. Back to you guys up there.
All right, thanks, Sarah. Jackie, you did a great job. Very good win for the Bobcats. Taka?
Indeed, it was a great, hard-hitting matchup between two great offenses. And in the end, it was just a defensive struggle, but the Bobcats come out on top, 29-19 here at Saguaro High School on senior night. And, we don't know what the future has in hold for the Bobcats, especially since tonight the AIA brackets for Division II will be released.
It's about to get real, everybody.
We'll give you the updates right away. I think I might have gotten an update. No, never mind. I do not have any updates for that.
No updates. What a letdown, Taka.
But
what an absolute letdown.
But Bobcat TV will give you those updates as soon as they come. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Bobcat Space TV, for all your Bobcat needs.
Also, like, subscribe, and comment. We want to hear your concerns, considerations, critiques, anything you want to offer us. Just put it down there in the comments section. We appreciate you tuning in to Bobcat TV's coverage of tonight's football game.
Now, I'd like to sign off. Garrett Morrison, Matt Moore, Jackie Hannafan, and Marina Saku are camera operators for this evening.
Great job.
RJ Brown, color commentator. Cody Losi, somewhat weird commentator.
I feel the love, Taka.
Sarah Arnold and Jackie Hannafan are sideline reporters. Myself, Taka Barone, on the play-by-play call tonight. We'd like to also thank our advisor, Jason Miller. This might be actually our final game for the seniors that we'll ever be covering here for Bobcat TV.
Unless we go into playoffs.
Unless we go into the playoffs, so I really hope that we make it into playoffs. But just in case, this is Taka Barone signing off for Bobcat TV.
Cody Losi also signing off for Bobcat TV.
But not for long.
Not for long, though. Not for long.